I just told my young buck I'm gonna give him a deal if he bites you. You ain't got enough money to talk to me. You're not even allowed to be talking to me in any type of way like that. I'ma spare you. You heard your joke to me, but my young boy ain't gonna spare you.
Niggas a war ASAP. Don't get it confused, bro.
Tonight we gonna walk on. Matter of fact, tonight we gonna. I told him I'm gonna give him a deal.
You down, bro? ASAP. It's already up. Green light is on your fucking mata. We on you, bro. You shitting me?
Yo, hold up. Jim Jones told 38 Spesh, you ain't ready. Spesh clapped back and said Jim ain't even qualified to have an opinion. That's not a diss no more, baby. That's a demotion. And this thing is 5 people deep. Jadakiss, Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, Jim Jones, all caught in one man's war for respect. What's good? Welcome back to Cameron with Podcast. We don't sugarcoat nothing here. New here? Hit subscribe, smash the bell. Today's episode got 5 big names in it. Everything I'm about to say is based on stuff already out there publicly. Allegedly, reportedly, I wasn't in the room, but what got said on camera and IG is out there for good. Rewind to 2021. 38 Spesh, Benny the Butcher, and Jadakiss link up for a song called Sunday School. Spesh says he smoked the record. Not did good, smoked it. According to Spesh, that's why Jadakiss never wanted to work with him again. Not beef, not bad blood. Kiss got outshined and couldn't handle it. Somebody scared of getting bodied on a feature. You don't say that about Jadakiss and expect silence.
38 Spesh did a song with Jadakiss and Benny the Butcher.
The song called Sunday School.
And 38 Spesh said he killed everybody on the song.
I did a record with Benny and Kiss, and I happen to have the best verse on the record. I smoked the record.
That's why Jadakiss don't want to do a song, because he had the best verse.
A clip surfaces of Jadakiss talking about going to do some samurai sporting. Translation, somebody's headed to the studio to write bars with your name on them. Kiss ain't lie. Links up with Fat Joe, drops a song called Aroma, premiered live on the Joe and Jada podcast. Khaled blowing air horns like it's a title fight. Jadakiss closes his verse dead aiming at Spesh, asking if this is even about a verse or a whole career. When your response to an accusation is an entire song, that's not defense. That's declaration. Smash that like button. It's about to get messy.
I'm trying to see this business, man. But I'm about to go in the lab. I'm about to do some samurai sword. You know what I mean? They ask for it. I try to be a father, a businessman, but they want to break me out of my element.
Most people take that L and move on. Spesh went the opposite direction, widens the war, and goes straight at DJ Khaled. He clowns how hype Khaled gets, then brings up Khaled's Palestinian background, asking if that excitement is real or a performance for certain people. A heavy line for the middle of a rap beef, and the internet did not let it slide quiet.
Shinobi, I've been obliterating niggas for years. Is this about a verse or is this about a career?
Spesh wasn't done. He ages up Fat Joe and Jadakiss, calling them out for being over 50 and still rapping about the smell of drugs like it's 2003. You don't want to hear a grown man pushing 60 rapping about the aroma of narcotics. That's the bar. And it landed hard.
Fat Joe, he more happy about your verse than his. DJ Khaled jumping on the couch, he don't know what's going on. He just happy to be around niggas. Khaled, do you speak like that when you around your Palestinian people, or you just speak like that when you around niggas? I want to know. And do you speak animated like that, like when you around your people, or that's some shit you just do around niggas? I want to know this. I don't want to hear no 50-year-old niggas, damn near 60, talk about the aroma of drugs.
That's when Jim Jones enters. Jim had already warned Spesh to tread lightly, telling him there's levels to this and he might need more than what he's got. Jim basically said Spesh doesn't have the ammunition or the years of respect to be shooting at a marksman like Jadakiss, pulling rank, telling him he's out of his weight class.
Special is nice, you heard? Like, I dig it and shit like that, you dig? Like, come on, bro.
It's levels.
You dig? Like, you dig? Come on, bro. This, you dig? He might need an F and N with a switch. He got to change his whole name to Jada. Like at 38, come on, how many bullets?
You gotta,
you my man, but you gonna need the F and N with the and the switch with the button and You're gonna need some of that type of shit, you heard? I don't think you got enough ammo in your arsenal or enough years to playing with these guns to really be, you know what I mean? Shooting at a marksman like that.
Spesh does not sit quiet. He claps back and says, Jim Jones isn't even qualified to speak on rappers with bars in the first place. Nobody ever called Jim a lyricist. This conversation is only for people who actually know how to rap. Notice the mirror. Jim told Spesh he don't have enough years and ammo. Spesh flipped it right back saying, Jim ain't even qualified to be in the room. Same insult aimed at each other. That's a disqualification. Jim didn't let that breathe either. Hopped on IG story, clapped right back, still back in Kiss, telling Spesh he's picking fights way above his weight class. Now you got a Harlem legend and a Rochester independent king going back and forth over who's even allowed to have an opinion on bars.
Oh, and Jim Jones too. I seen that shit you said about me.
Oh, what did Jimmy say?
Yeah, he did.
Sometimes we need to just mind our business and not speak. The man said, first off, he said, he don't think how many shots a 38 hold? First off, don't speak on guns, you don't know how many bullets they hold. Oh, he need to come with something, he ain't ready for Jada. Jim, you ain't qualified to speak on this. This about bars. It's about that know how to rap with bars. You've never been mentioned in that conversation. Nobody never said Jim Jones smoked everybody on the track. You ain't qualified to speak on this. This is for niggas that really know how to rap, that got bars.
For people asking who this dude is, let me put you on quick. 38 Spesh, real name Justin Harrell, out of Rochester, New York. In the game since the early 2000s, did some time locked up, came back and became one of the most respected independent voices in that New York street rap scene. His relationship with Benny the Butcher goes back to 2005, before Griselda was even a thing. He built his own movement, Trust Gang, and worked with legends like Cool G Rap, DJ Premier, and Pete Rock. He's not wrong to want his flowers, but going to war with 4 legends in 1 week might not be the way to get them.
The toy had dealer plates. I put up, destroy, humiliate. We don't affiliate, cause y'all niggas ain't loyal anyway. I'm spoiled many ways. I cook coke, the oil plenty days. Your boy in real estate, I got deals that lawyers litigate. I count 100 grand in your face, employ you any day. I show you how to put your foot in the soil and get a rape. That lifestyle indicate putting bitches on interstates. Been it straight. Feds can't find ties to incriminate. I roll with wise guys who intimidate. Pop up at your door like, bye-bye, bitch, you in the way. They came to your premises, they came there to finish it. Brains hang frivolous when my anger exhibited. Death is at your front door, a stranger presented it. Bangers unlimited, that danger is imminent. If I forgot I was rich, my haters remember it. Taylor chinchilla fit, taking paper to dealerships. You broke and you locked. That's what I call limited. You free and broke, you ain't take advantage of y'all privileges. I know poor immigrants that came.
Spesh says Jadakiss ducked him after getting outshined in 2021. Jadakiss and Fat Joe respond with a whole diss song, Khaled hyping in the back. Spesh goes after Khaled's background, then ages up Fat Joe and Jadakiss. Jim Jones steps in to check him. Spesh disqualifies Jim completely. Jim claps back on IG, still standing tall. 5 people, 1 war, still not a single diss track drop. Here's what I want to know. 1, does 38 Spesh actually have the bars to back this talk up, or is he punching above his weight class? 2, was Jim Jones right to step in, or did he just make himself a bigger target? Drop it below. I read every comment and I will respond. Smash that like button, subscribe to Cameron with Podcasts. Send this to whoever thinks this is just a small internet spat. And if Spesh actually drops a real diss track after all this, part 2 is coming immediately. Stay subscribed for that. I'm Cameron. This is Cameron with Podcast. The report stay hot right here. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.